Want to know my secret for incredibly flavored food? It's my super secret spice blend, and today I'm sharing it with you. I'm Christina from It Is a Keeper, and I share tried and true recipes that anyone can make. I believe if you can read, you can cook. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm showing you my go-to spice blend. This seasoning blend adds so much flavor to whatever you use it on. It just adds that something that you can't quite put your finger on. You just know the flavor is kicked up about 10 notches. Now make sure you stay tuned to the end because I'm going to show you how to customize this blend to suit your needs. And as always, be sure to grab the full printable recipe in the video description below. All right guys, this recipe is so super simple. So I'm going to show you some basic measurements today. Just keep in mind, you can adjust these to whatever size you want. Need a lot? Make more. Need a little bit? Just use a teaspoon. It's all up to you. The ratios are super duper simple. I make it in a big jar that I keep in my pantry, and then I keep this guy right next to my stove that's always full. So I can always keep this guy filled right up. So 4 simple ingredients. So first we have salt, and I'm just using regular plain old table salt. Pour that in there. I'm going to use an equal amount of ground black pepper. Now, if you can grind it fresh, that's the best. Or you could use store-bought, entirely up to you. To this, we're going to add granulated garlic. Now, I don't use the minced, like the dried minced garlic or garlic salt or garlic powder. It's granulated garlic. There is no salt in here, just plain, straight up garlic. In it goes. And then granulated onion. Again, not onion powder, not onion salt, just straight up granulated onion. Equal portions of all 4, salt, pepper, garlic, onion. It sounds so simple, but I promise you, it is going to change the taste of your food. So we have all this in the jar. That's it, shake it, get it mixed up. I would probably fill this whole jar up. So I don't know, maybe I used like half a cup here in these measurements of everything. But I usually do like a cup of everything, and I just keep a huge jar already pre-mixed and ready to go. But this you can use on everything. And people always ask me, why doesn't my food taste good? My food is always so bland and boring. And I'm gonna say 99% of the time, it's because you're not seasoning it. Everybody wants to leave out the salt to save, I don't wanna take in so much sodium. Well, listen, it's not the sodium that you're seasoning your food with that you have to worry about. It's the sodium in the processed food that you really need to worry about. Cut that out before you cut out the seasoning of your food. But if you just season things with salt and pepper or this house seasoning blend, this all-purpose house seasoning blend, you are going to notice a total different flavor. Everything is going to taste so much better. So how easy was that? See, I told you it was easy, but don't let the simplicity of this seasoning throw you off. My all-purpose seasoning blend adds insane flavor. And if you've watched any of my other savory recipe videos, you've probably heard me add this stuff to the recipe. Like I said, make a big batch of this blend and keep it in an airtight jar in the pantry. And I also, like I said, keep a container right next to the stove because I use it all the time. I use 1 teaspoon of this all-purpose seasoning for every teaspoon of salt in a recipe. And let's be honest, most of the time I don't measure. I let my heart tell me how much to add as I'm seasoning. Now, the great thing about this recipe is it can be a base for so much more. You can customize it in all kinds of ways. Want to add heat? Add some chili powder. Want more of an herby flavor? Add some oregano or basil. Want a warm undertone? Throw in a little bit of cumin. Or if you're trying to watch your salt intake, just cut the salt back a little bit. Just get in there and play around. Usually at this point, I would go in for a taste and tell you all about it, but I didn't really want to sit down with a spoonful of this stuff straight up, so you'll just have to trust me on this. This all-purpose seasoning blend is definitely a keeper, and if you don't believe me and you don't want to commit to making a big batch, just mix up a tablespoon or so and give it a try. You'll see what I mean. Homemade seasoning blends are the best. They're extremely economical and they have so much more flavor than this stuff at the store. I have a few more must-have seasoning blends that you need to add to your pantry. You don't want to miss it. Check it out here, and I'll see you in the next video.